Hello everyone, my name is Muir and we've got something new for you today. However, before we get into the video, I'd like to take a moment to tell you that nearly 70% of people who watch our videos are not subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you could do me a huge favor by liking the video, commenting below, subscribing to the channel, and ringing that bell. It really helps out the channel and lets me know that you're liking what I'm making. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, that works. Now we're going to want to get a bulwark going here so we can kill these things as they come in. Oh, you're weak to fire. No. Fire does less damage to you. Okay, so he can't move. They may or may not be able to fly through places like this. Try to get her up there, complete that bulwark, and put our other characters behind it. And one's relatively healthy. Sounds good. Now they're going to either crash into our bulwark or come very close to it. Ow. That's not good. Alright, so note to self, we don't want to be all together for these. Wait, what? That one. So you're not poisoned. Yeah, either way we look at it, we're only going to be able to nuke two of them at once. And Laharl, I want you to use your blade or a special. We're going to need for you to move up a little bit so you can nuke them how I want. It's actually acceptable. Hey. Okay, you're probably set. You're set. You don't have a job. You don't have something to do just yet. One, two, three, four. That might work. Eh, close enough. Didn't quite get where I want her to go. Let's see how everything executes. That's not good.
Here I come.
Okay. Who still needs to do things? You. Can I move you in there? No, you're gonna die. What about you? Can you move in there? No. Just move you away, I guess. Laharl, you're just fine. We'll have you stick out there. you moved into a somewhat suboptimal place. Yeah, repeating shot should be able to get rid of you here. Try burst. I think that's everyone. Alright, so 2 people are probably gonna die on their turns. Damn. Alright, Lahara. Go here. Actually, let's have her go here. Oh, right. Never mind. Let's have Lahara go here. Do his Blade Rush. Dang it. He's not going to do his Blade Rush. Okay, good enough, I guess. That's not good. They do a lot of damage. Alright, I want you 3 to kill that one. Okay, that one in the back needs to die. Tray shot would probably do it. I'll use the stronger version. Rapid fire. Sky Launch. Okay, so if he stays next, they're going to be able to DPS us more easily. So, I'll throw him over there. Oh. Alright, she can go over there. I think that's everyone. Yes. We got him. Alright. At least they can get all of them. The Harmel, let's do this. Let's actually do this one first. So you're 7 and you're 6. You're also slightly lower in health. So, a rapid fire. Do that on you. Let's see if that kills you or not. Yes, good. Got him. Amazing. His Blazing Fist might be better. Let's just see. Special Blazing Knuckle. Oh, it's the Hard Toss special, but it does fire damage, so they would be able to kind of ignore it. So hers will do more. Rapid fire. No, she's moved one more back. And the Horror. My God. Okay. Let's go here. After we get jacked literally with every single battle. Alright, Muscle Hustle, Dark Orb, Caterpillar Eggs, Imperium Seal. Alright, we should probably check the equipment we can buy. Oh, we don't have any money. Is everyone up? Yeah, they are. They don't have any money, though. Healing people is expensive, as it turns out. Okay, so pursuing that one is probably going to be a mistake. So instead, let's see. Icy Breath was just all the zombies together. We did get a decent amount of help from that. We didn't lose anyone either. Once to move up here, use your special blazing knuckle. Nice. Okay. Next is Etna. Etna is going to lift Lahar. Etna is going to throw Lahar as far as she can. So that he can do that voodoo that he does. Everyone else is going to start making their way over here. Alright, we got a pocket for Ren. Okay, that should be fun. The zombies will probably walk up to us. Yeah. Damn it. You can't even blade rush them because they're up against the wall. You can attack them though. Alright. Let's take them down. Nice. Okay, so we only have that one zombie over there left. Now we can lift you. Throw you over there at least. Alright, that should be it for us. Okay, so, Sky Launch. That's gonna put her on the other side, right? Okay, let's put you over here. And you. Show me his boss. And you. Show me his boss.
Here I come. I'll finish this.
Okay, good so far. Alright, here, boy. Burn. And now it's your turn. Let's incinerate these people, shall we? Damn it. Let's defend ourselves, shall we? Wait. I have an idea. The idea looks like this. Go! Burn them to ash. Oh. Well. I was kind of hoping that'd do more damage. Oh, she can only get hit by one of them now, right? Oh, you're left. Alright. Okay, so Bahara and Epna, you guys do your thing. You, a bomba. Yes. Also, let's have you come over here and execute. You got him. Not quite enough. Might be enough now. Not quite enough. That will be enough. Excellent. Alright, got 500 or so money out of that. As well as maybe some levels. Good enough, I suppose. We have a little bit more money now. We have a double slap now. Very nice. Option short swords, common spears, longbows, guns. We've got axes. Terrible to hit bonuses. Don't we have like crap we need to get rid of too? Yeah, I don't think we're going to be using spears all that much, so I guess we can sell them? I don't know if that's a terrible idea or not. Seems alright. We've got the muscle hustle. So we can take that. Do you guys have anything? Yeah, let's unequip those. On the Prenez. He has the muscle hustle. That one's plus 13. This one's plus a bunch else. And what about this? Defense. Yeah, sure, I guess. Wait, that one's plus intelligence. We have a better place to put that. Yeah, let's put that there. Yeah, Red Mage, you get that one with a little bit extra intelligence. Psyche, for a lot more SP and a resistance. Seems fine to me. I guess so long as their inventories are filled, that's probably a good thing. An unopened drink? Okay, it'll just probably be a little bonus they get. And mascots. Yeah, she starts with a really nice gun. A really nice gun. Okay, that should be everything. Let's go heal everyone and see what the damage is. Okay, not too bad. Is there any consequence to just leveling someone up? One person in particular? Okay, which have a nice amount of guns. Yeah, Laharl and Etna could be higher. That might be good for us. We kind of do need the money. We did go and pick up all those people. That probably much better than just having much better than just having the Brennies. Yeah. Alright, but we need the defenses so we just don't die when we get hit. Just layer on top the bulletproof vests. We also need those levels. That's kind of the problem. So she's fine. Prinnies are okay. Yeah, that for Etna would probably help her stay alive a bit better. What does that mean? Okay. So everyone's healed. Cool. So Etna's got more stuff. Okay, well, let's save. And then go try the next mission. The White Devil.
You can't escape! I'm proud to say that I am the most persistent demon in all the Netherworld.
Is that so? Wow, that's really something.
Are you trying to make a fool of me?
No, I think that's the way she is. Now it's my turn to show off a little. But I'll have to use the item the Seraph gave me, so I can only do it once. Are you ready? Here I go!
Prince, I think we're playing by her rules.
Dorian Dragon Dranego! Dragon, come forth!
fight this?
We don't have much choice, do we?
Okay. So, what are we squaring off against? We got more, we got these things, and we got her. She's not particularly threatening. Like, these are going to be way more dangerous than her, I think. Okay. So I'm going to get thrown up here. I can hit all three of them for some good damage. So, let's put him back. It's a red mage. What's the range on your fire? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Melt them all, please. Alright, Laharo. Oh, let's go.
Here I come!
Okay, we're almost there. We're almost them not annihilating us. Your fire spell. Oh, goody. Please kill them. That would be great. Okay, got rid of 2 of them. It's better than nothing. Nice. Okay, that's good. And her archer abilities aren't going to be able to reach the other ones. We really don't want to set ourselves up in a line of 3. That's not going to end well for us. Alright, Misha. And Bruce. Bruce of Yi. Eh. She's not going to be able to kill one of them, most likely. Well... 3, 4... She can at least do a ton of damage to one. She could kill him. Very nice. Yeah, let's belt this thing. Not Blood Rush. Okay, heal, let's heal. Let's heal those 2 stacks. And Osaka draw. What's here? Let's have you come over here. Yes, that's. Not very good. You drew the Usagi. Oh no! Okay, that's a problem. Well, some people are about to get nuked. Lahara. Ah. Good, Lahara might actually be able to do something here. I don't think it'll be enough to kill him, though. That will be that. No. Not quite, even with a crit. Yeah. It's gonna help pepper those. Probably kill some of them. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Kill him. Now let's see that rapid fire burst. Yeah, only 8 damage. Nice. Crit for 14 damage. Not the worst. That works. And are you able to move? You are. Burn him. I mean, unless she heals herself, she'll just die. But, you know, doing damage, kind of important. Run away! And now die next round. Die at the beginning of next turn. But, you know, at least he spent his turn killing the person that was going to die anyway. That moron. Damn it. Hello, you're on the way. Oh well. We'll just shoot it normally. It'll die. And after all of those, he's still alive. But then we do all triple strike. Got him.
Wow! You defeated my dragon!
You've caused a lot of trouble for me. I don't know who hired you, but I'll make you regret the day you tried to assassinate the great Laharl.
Excuse me, but why would I want to assassinate you?
Huh?
I am Angel Trainee Flan. I am here by order of the Seraph to assassinate the Overlord, King Krichevskoy.
You're here to kill my old man?
Your old man? That means you're the king's son?
Doesn't anyone in Celestia read the newspaper?
You came all the way from Celestia for nothing. My old man died 2 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Hey, why are you crying?
Your father passed away, right? You'll never see him again. When I think about that, it makes me sad.
Huh? Are you crazy? You came here to assassinate him, right? Why should you be sad?
Are you not sad?
Me? I don't have that emotion.
That's not true. When you lose someone or something important to you, you cry, don't you? Your heart aches, doesn't it?
I don't understand a word you're saying.
How come?
How come? Because I'm a demon, of course.
Demons don't know sadness?
Exactly! I've never experienced such an emotion in my entire life.
If that's true, then does that mean demons don't know love either? Sadness is only possible because of love.
You're right. Demons have no love either.
That's just too sad.
She sounds just like my mother. How stupid. Love. What good is it? What's the point in having it? Love is the reason Mother is dead. I don't believe. I'll never believe in love.
If demons really don't know love, then it's my duty as a Celestian to explore the matter. I was ordered to assassinate the Overlord, but this must be a sign from the heavens. It has to be. Whether demons are pure evil or not, if they really don't feel love, I will bear witness to the truth.
What's love good for? I don't need it. Demons like me don't need that kind of crap.
If that is true, then demons are a real threat to Celestia. Since I can't complete my mission, I have decided that my new goal is to learn the true nature of demons. I must know for certain whether or not demons are capable of love. And if necessary, I will carry out my original mission with a new target.
All right, be my guest. I shall burn a true vision of horror into that empty head of yours.
Prince, you doing recruiting an assassin? And an angel at that? But this might avert his attention from me. Perfect timing.
Ends of Lone. The end.
At long last, the nefarious Angel Flan seems to have forsaken her evil ways.
Nefarious Angel?
But can an old dog learn new tricks? Flan suddenly reverts to killing machine, slaughtering a crowd of innocent demons.
Killing machine?
Finally, she transforms into a space monster. Could this be the end of the Netherworld?
Space monster?
All right, it's time for me to transform! Next on Space Detective Etna, Episode 3, Etna versus Space Monster
It's just like elementary schoolers doing make-believe.
Salary?
Yep. Today's the Pretty Squad's payday.
I get that part. Now, explain to me why I have to pay your vassal's salary.
My vassals are your vassals, right? Well, then it's only natural that you sign their paychecks.
Ugh, I can't argue with that. Fine, but it's not coming out of my pocket.
Huh? I thought you had plenty of money.
That's my allowance. No one's touching it.
Stingy.
Shut up! So who's the richest guy around here? We'll just loot his place.
Is he always like this?
Yep, always.
Never met anybody like that in Celestia.
I'd be amazed if you did. But you won't last long in the Netherworld if something like this surprises you.
Ooh, this is such a culture shock to me.
Episode 3, A Hint of Kindness.
Alright, let's see. Alright, so let's go ahead and do what's next. So I know we've started this new chapter. And we have Flan now. Prince, have you been to the Iron World? If you want to level up an item, you must travel deeper into the dungeon of the Item World. To power an item, you must defeat residents known as Specialists, and have them submit to you. There are other things you should know, so ask the guide to the Item World. Wow, such friendly advice coming from a demon. The assassin was an angel? What is this world coming to? I feel the breeze, dude. Is there like a door over here? Or is the printy just stupid? Okay, whatever. What you got for me, Longus? Nothing. Longus has nothing. No, that's right. The main characters are all together, so... Alright. So we got Flan now. Yes. What can she do? Power it up so she can heal. Right. Does Flan have any mana? No. Let's go get Flan some mana so she can make our next mage. Hello, poor knights. I have located the richest demon in the vicinity, but due to a barrier, I cannot open a gate there. So what can you do? You need a key. A key? Yes. In order to open the closed gate, you must find it. You must fulfill a specific condition. The condition for this gate is that you must be equipped with an item that is level 10 or higher. The prince has to equip it. The gate key step is pretty picky. You must enter the item world in order to level an item up. Level up an item. Let me warn you that the item world is highly ranked. Let me warn you that the item world for highly ranked item has many strong enemies. My advice is to start with a common sword to avoid getting in over your head. Please be careful. Mr. Chincy's exit. By using this item, you can return to the Overlord's castle from the item world. In addition, you can return to where you left off at a later date. Well, let's go. Into the item world, yes. I understand. However, let's have Flan get some mana. By brutally killing everything here. By herself, most likely. Alright, Flan. Beat them unconscious. Oh no, Flan. This is going to be a very long time, isn't it? Well, they can barely hurt her, so I think she's alright. Yes. Gold. And on the bright side, she's probably getting her her staff skill up, so that's good. Oh, okay, that's good. I was gonna say, I hope the enemy is not on the blue tiles. Alright, Vlon. Kill Rabushka. Rabababushka. Oh no. Splitting our damage, that's not good. Now, if only this was Kenshi, and there was a benefit to being hit a lot. Because in Kenshi, no, a mechanic for the game is that if you get... when you get hit, or you take damage, you get something called toughness. And toughness basically is damage reduction. Oh no! Oh, they're coming! They are coming. Yeah, sure, let's focus on killing him. And hopefully, this will get us at least 1 mana. Maybe 2. If it's 2, that's fine. Because we can use that. Because if it's 2, we can use that to get a mage and a cleric, I guess. Have our black up healer. He's our black up healer. Yeah, should be fun. Alright, Phil. Keep keeping his skull in. You've got this. Then we can partake in Black Ops the Lion. Oh, it's so stupid. Alright. Wait, no, we can't delete everything. We do, however, want that guy to come over to us, so let's pull him, I suppose. So they're all gonna run over. They're gonna say he came to the wrong neighborhood, and then immediately do nothing. Bullet. Oh, nice. So she'll hopefully get, like, at least 1 mana out of this. She might get 1, 2, maybe? Yeah, good. Our damage with her staff is going up ever so slightly. Is there, like, an auto battle option? That'd be interesting. I know there's a, in Final Fantasy Tactics, there's like an auto battle thing. Oh, run. Excellent. Alright, Lon. 7 mana, that's good. She can now hire some people. Lon. Okay, so we have a fire mage. We want a wind mage. Alright, Kathy. You're terrible at doing damage, Kathy. Kathy was created. That's good. Create another character. This one? What are you? Oh, it's the upgraded version of the priest. Alright, good. We have one of those on. Oh, we have these. Is there like a mechanic where kill a bunch of them, they become cheap all of a sudden. Or something like that. Oh well. Let's make our other Clara. We could make her a priest. Okay, that requires 6 mana. What else can we make, out of curiosity? Have we unlocked any other classes? Sabola. Nope, we have not unlocked any of that. So we're gonna go with this again. Yeah, Brenda. Alright. Give her that. Good job, Brenda. Okay, now we actually want one last thing. We want you to make a healer as well. Why? Well, Tamarin can now teach Etna how to use heal, as can the other ones. Yes, I know. Is there a speed up button? No. I don't think there is. However, we can just have Etna go over here now. Let's actually put Tamarin out first. Okay, then after that we'll have Brenda. And Brenda. You go over there, I suppose. Then we're going to have Cafe. Go here. And finally, Lon. You go here. Yeah. No! Damn it. So yours... your mentor is Flan. So I want you to come over here. Because your mentor is Flan. And yours is Flan. So we want Flan to go here. Special. Let's heal herself, actually. Then we're gonna have Tamarin come over here. And finally, Etna. You go there. Etna, I want you to cast heal on her. And herself. As the rest of you, just defend. Now for our other characters, our other main characters, I suppose. For other main characters, it's primarily going to just be them having the heal on hand, just in case, but not really using much of it. Okay, so you cast heal. You smack him. And you smack him. Did I tell Flan to do something? I don't think I did. Damn it. No, I don't think I told Flan to do something. That's unfortunate. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Good thing she's only learning. She's only learning heal. Nah, she was on that plus 50% heal spot as well, and it still went down. That's pretty bad.
Pardon me.
So once we get Flawn an attacking spell, she'll be very dangerous. Okay. Flawn. So, full heal her. And then you attack them. You attack them. And you cast heal on the...
Pardon me. Hi.
Yeah, very slowly the level 1s are doing damage. Let's just hope they don't kill that priest. Damn it. Well, it was worth a shot, I guess. You're almost there. You attack that one. You. Oh, good. You have enough to cast heal. That's good. That means we can just start killing them all, and yeah, it should be fun. Very nice. Okay. And you know how to cast heal now. You do. Okay, we're good to go. So you go around and start killing everything. Dole. You attack him. Alright, you. Show me his boss. Nice. She nicked him for 0 damage. Yeah. Impaler. Now you go there. Use the power of lava. I guess you punch it.
Lord, give me strength.